Yes, let's do this. Sunday night, 8:30, live from my front room. It's only me. We're slightly late. Where were you? We was waiting for you. Hello. Welcome to the last of my live from my front room Sunday night shows. For a while, I'll be back with them again soon. Got some other stuff to tell you about later on tonight, most importantly. How are you? You alright? Thanks for being there. 10 weeks we've done this, 10 flipping weeks. Do you remember the first one was Mother's Day, 22nd of March? Seems like a lifetime ago. Thanks for being with me. All I can say is, do it with me. Cheers! Up your bum! Thanks for being on the long haul. 10 weeks of this stuff. But it's not just this stuff, is it? It's, you know, what's happening in yours and my life and that, and we're okay, me and Shal. And I think, you know, when I was thinking about it the other day, how was I going to approach this last one? I mean, I'm very lucky. Well, me and Shal are very lucky because we got each other. But I do know from the messages I get from a lot of you out there, there's some of you are by yourselves, and I hope we've helped a little bit doing these shows. And thanks for being there every week. It's fantastic. Yeah, we're sort of getting on all right. Not everyone's in the same boat. My mate, I spoke to him about 2 nights ago, and he's had a few problems with his wife. And apparently the other day she was queuing up to go in Asda, 6 foot apart, and she was talking to this woman, and she said to my mate the other night at tea, she said, I was talking to this lady outside Asda, and she tells me that her husband showers her with kisses every morning and brings her breakfast in bed. Yeah, she said, and I think you should be doing that. And he said, I will, if you give me her address. But we're okay. Yeah, we argue. We do flip and argue a little bit, but only out of love. Yeah, she's laughing. But yeah, we keep fit. Thank God for the dogs. I don't know if we'd be that good on the old fitness front if it weren't for doggies, but we walk them. That's good. We was out Tuesday it was, and it was quite windy. God, we've had the wind up here. Have you had the, well, do you know, it was carrying night. We've had the wind up here, and we were walking the boys the other day, and we went around the corner, and our local farmer, I hope he's not watching this, was in his wellies and a pair of white fronts, and that was it. Wellies, a pair of white fronts. Oh my God. And Shell didn't French, she's used to it with me. And I said, shall I ring the police or speak to him? She said, speak to him. I said, hello. Wellies, white fronts. He was reciting romantic poetry to his tractor. Romantic poetry to his tractor. White fronts, wellies. I said, hello. He said, go away. I said, you all right? He said, I'm trying to save my marriage. I said, what, lover? He said, I'm trying to save my marriage. I said, well, what do you mean? He said, well, we're going through a rough patch, and I went to see the marriage counsellor, and she said, your wife is losing interest in you. You're really going to have to start doing something sexy to attract her. I don't think he got that right, did he? He's a lovely bloke. Last year, it was in the summer, height of the summer, a bloke from, oh boom, shall we do? Boom! A bloke from DEFRA turned up. I think that's the farming, what's his name? I don't know. And he was an inspector. And he turned up, and they weren't over happy about it, but apparently they make these visits. And he said, I am James Hicks. I am an inspector for DEFRA. He said, here's my identification card, as you can see. This card allows me to go anywhere in your farm, wherever I want. This card allows me to tell you what you're doing wrong and how to change it. This card gives me authority in your farm. He said, all right, Laura, if that's the way it is. He said, and I'm going to inspect everything. And I'm starting off in that field. And the farmer said, well, I'd prefer if you didn't go in that field. He said, excuse me, can you see the card? DEFRA. Inspector, I'll go where I want. He said, I'm just saying, I'd rather you didn't go on the field. He said, I'm going in it. Thank you. Went in the field, and the farmer went in the barn. And after about 10 minutes, they were screaming and shouting, and he looked out the barn window, and the inspector was running down the middle of the field, screaming, being chased by the farmer's prize bull. He said, help, you've got to help me. What can I do? And the farmer shouted, show him your identity card. That's a laugh. I would say, do you know, last week last week we did our Eurovision show, which I enjoyed very much. Even my sister said she liked that one. And because it's typical Andrew, what are you drinking tonight? Type it out. Gin? Vodka? Sherry? All in the same glass. Well, last week when we did the Eurovision thing, I got sort of to 73, which was my favourite song. It was Power to All Our Friends by Cliff Richard. And I loved it because it had words about power to the boys and play rock and roll. And I was 16 at the time, and I was completely cool. By the way, so not everyone knows this, but at 16, I was the height of cool. And I had a relationship. And to be fair, she dumped me. I know. Got over it, you know. I mean, it wasn't, I wouldn't say it was heavy, full on, or it was quite a relaxed sort of relationship. And she dumped me, to be fair. But, well, what I'm saying is, we was friends. That's all about what it was. We was friends, and she dumped her friend. That's what I'm saying. But later, after all that happened, something fabulous happened. I went to a dance in the open air, under the stars, on the grass, and I saw this woman. Oh man, she's beautiful. She had her hair in a bun, and her nose in a cheese sandwich. And I didn't waste time chatting her up. I went straight in. I gave her the sexy, smouldering smile already. And boys, if you're sitting next to a lady now on the sofa, maybe just hold their hands, just hold them back, because they might launch herself at the iPad. And I don't think you should launch yourself at the iPad, is what I'm saying. I gave her a sexy, smaller look, this lady at the dance. Here it comes. I sauntered up. All right. It flipping worked. She gave me the eye. I was so nervous, I just polished it and gave it back. And we fell into each other's arms. We didn't mean to, but the grass was a bit slippy. And naturally, I just started waltzing with her. And she naturally started waltzing with me. Because I love waltzing, apparently. She loves waltzing. Lovely. The only people upset were the band who were playing heavy rock music. And as we were dancing, I embarrassed myself. I tripped over a little white flower. I thought, oops, daisy. We stayed together quite a long time. The year after that, 17, we were still going out. And I was in college in Exeter, technical college. And she was lovely. I'll never forget her beautiful girl, Mary. Or Magdalene, I don't know, something Maureen. I'll never forget her. She was so beautiful. Never forget that name. Mandy or something. And so during the lunchtime at college, we'd go for a walk along the banks of the River Exe. Tell me how romantic that is. Thank you. We'd go for a walk along the banks of the River Exe. And one day it was all getting ready to go. And I said, Marjorie, are you ready for the walk? And she said, I need a wee. I said, off you pop then. Off you pop. I'll wait here for you. Maureen, I don't know. Maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know. She went to the toilet. And of course we're teenagers, and the college is full of teenagers, and everyone's really clever at 16. You do rebellious things. Right, someone had put super glue around the toilet seat. Super glue, and poor girl sat down and she stuck there. Oh no, poor Margaret, I don't know what she's called, stuck there, and poor lass, she called out my name. She shouted, my name! Anyway, I rushed in. Me rushing, I got back at the moment, rush. And I said, flipping heck, what are we going to do, Margaret, Mandy, whoever you are? She said, I'm stuck. I said, oh, I can see that. Tried to get her off. We used a jemmy. Couldn't get her off. What do you call it, crowbar? No, stuck on there. We used butter. We tried butter. Spread it around everywhere. Everywhere. Didn't work. We even tried, I can't believe it's not butter. Didn't work either. I thought, I can't believe it's not butter. Didn't relieve her butt, but it didn't stop. So I got down on my hands and knees. I thought, I'll take advantage of this situation to help her. Hello? Thank you. I undid the screws at the back of the toilet seat. She stood up, still stuck to her bottom, poor lass. Stood up like that. I said, I'm going to take her to the hospital, A&E. Apparently, I found out since, means accident and emergency. I didn't realise that. I thought that's just something you automatically said if someone's not feeling very well. Hey. So, she's walking like that. I put a blanket around her leg. And I took her a car. I was 17, I had my first car. It was Morris 1100, lovely colour primer. And I carried her to the car just outside. And I put her in the back seat. Poor lass, because, toilet seat. But she never lost her sense of humour. How lovely is that? There she was, face down on the back seat. She never lost her sense of humour. She said, typical man, I say. Typical man always leaves the toilet seat up. Boom! Got to the hospital, Watford, Royal Devon and Exeter Hospital, and you have to park so far away. And I thought, how am I going to get the poor lass to accident and emergency? And I got her out of the car. I got me skateboard out the back of the car, put it down, stood her on the skateboard with the blanket around her. You couldn't see the wheels, it's like she was just gliding. And at one point, Steven Spielberg walked by. He said, I'm going to use that for one of my films sometime in the future. And we got to accident and emergency. Oh my God, the most depressing place I've ever been. Everyone's sniffing, oh, not very well, not very well. And this bloke, obviously just broke his leg, quite severe. And he's wearing the same jacket as me. And I said, snap. You weren't very happy. I said, how did you break your leg, lover? He said, my wife threw my new suit out the bedroom window. I said, right. I said, how does that affect you? He said, I was still wearing it. There was a lovely young lady there, went to the counter, English rose, typical English rose, porcelain skin, rosy red cheeks, jet black hair, carrying a baby. And the lady at the counter said, well, you'll be at least 20 minutes, sit down over there. And by the way, what an ugly baby. What an ugly baby. That's what the lady said behind the counter. Couldn't believe it. She's crying now. Poor lass is crying. I was just going to go over to help her, but I didn't want to drop Mary or Maureen. This dear old chap put his arm around her. He said, are you all right, my love? She said, I'm not all right. That lady over there just insulted me. He said, well, let it go, lover. Just water off the duck's back. It's not important. Won't affect your life. She said, well, I'm going to go over there and have it out with her. He said, all right, if you feel that's what you want to do, go and do that. While you're over there, can I help? Would you like me to hold your monkey for you? Well, there was a dear little old lady. Oh, she was quite distraught. And halfway up her leg, her left leg, halfway up, she had a bandage covered in blood, halfway up her left leg. And I said, are you right, lover? She said, I shouldn't be here. I should not even be here. I said, what are you talking about, lover? She said, I wanted to commit suicide, stabbed myself through the heart, didn't know where it was, bought a book on anatomy, it said the heart is under the left breast. She said, that's why I stabbed myself in the knee. Poor thing. Poor thing. And this bloke, flipping moaning, oh, I'm in a lot of pain. And I noticed, couldn't see it first of all, he had a vacuum cleaner stuck up his bottom, a vacuum cleaner. He said, I know I slipped and I fell. So what happened? I said, what am I? What happened? And he was in pain, vacuum cleaner. And he, but after a while, he seemed to be picking up all right. This bloke Which one's that you're laughing at? Look at that. Shell said, don't keep mentioning the time. So I won't mention the fact that I've just done 20 minutes somehow. Anyway, so, really important. This boat's going crazy in the accident emergency, rushing around like causing a commotion. Oh, I got to see the doctor. I really need to see the doctor. Can't you see I'm shrinking? Can't you see I'm getting smaller? Let me see the doctor. Nurse said, we're really busy today, sir. I'm afraid you'll have to wait for a while. He said, I've got to see the doctor now. I'm just shrinking. There's hardly anything left of me. I've got to see the doctor. She said, sir, you'll just have to be a little patient. So, can you hear me when I'm whispering? Can you still hear me? What do they call that when people do that whispering thing in your ear? You sit there with the headphones on, drives you up the flipping wall, but apparently it's very sexy. No? Alright. So, I'm going to do something special for a while, but I've got to tell you how it all ended, because the poor lass was in pain with the toilet seat on her bottom. We went and see the doctor, and he said, can you lean over the desk, please? He said, no, your girlfriend. I said, I'm very sorry. She leant over. I pulled the blanket off. There she was there. Just her toilet seat. I said, doctor, please tell me, have you ever seen anything like that before in your life? He said, I have, yes, many times. But strangely, never framed. La la. I'm going to do something for my daughter now. This is for my daughter. About 30 years ago, I did a character called Malcolm Local Person, and I'm going to try and recreate him. He was a simple soul. He used to get confused easily. He had a mother called Violet, so I'm going to do a little bit of Malcolm Local Person. Just before I do that, though, I was speaking to my mate the other day, and he said that, this is your 10th show in here. I said, yeah. He said, I've seen quite a few of them. He said, everyone's watching. Oh, nice to say that. He said, where's your tip jar? I said, what the flipping heck? What's that? He said, well, if you're doing this in real life, you'd be getting paid for it, wouldn't you? I said, yeah, but that's not what I'm doing it for. I'm doing it for the people to watch. He said, I know. He said, but strangely, the people that watch sometimes want to say thank you to you for doing the show. I'm going to do this quick because I get embarrassed over this stuff. Anyway, I set up this tip jar thing. You don't have to do it. There's no obligation. And Shell will put the link on to you now. It's called paypal.me/thanks for the show. paypal.me/thanks for the show. And if you want to put 50 pence in, or a quid, or a fiver, or whatever, small or as large, it doesn't matter. If you've enjoyed the shows and you want to just say thanks, it's embarrassing to do it. But apparently most artists are doing that now because we're not earning nothing because of this. So if you fancy doing it, the link is going to be on the post. I'll redo it at the end of the show. And if you want to say thank you for the shows, great. If not, that's not what I did them for. I did them because I love you and I want to do them anyway. But it's just out there if you fancy doing it. Right, this is for my daughter Alicia. This character called Malcolm Local Person. It's a bit weird. Hello. My name is Malcolm Local Person, and I'd like to do the alphabet for you. I'm going to read it. A is for an anchor that keeps my ship restricted. B is for my baddie finger. I wish I'd never pricked it. C is for cellulite. Lovely ripple effect. And D is for deck chair, a chair made out of deck. E is for elephant. I keep one in the study. And F is for my father, a silly old fuddy-duddy. He's not, and I actually love him. G is for Goliath, the man what was very big. And is for hexagonal, shaped nothing like a fig. I is for innuendo, something what means something else. And J is for jaguar. Sometimes though, they smell if they've been eating garlic or something. K is for kaleidoscope, but who could give a toss? L is for loss. This did a short one. M is for that smells very nice. And N is for nuclear explosion. Could happen in a trice, but that's just politics. O is for oyster, an aphrodisiac. And P is for my friend Peter. We both have similar anoraks. Except his is green and I got blue one. Q is for quarantine. Stay away from me. And R is for razor, kept in a cup without tea. S is for Stevenage, a town that's not too bad. And T is for Tyrannosaurus Rex, no longer here. And that's sad. Quite sad. U is for underlay. No one will ever know. And V is for varicose, the veins we sometimes show. W is for Waikiki. It's not in Stoke-on-Trent. And X is for Xanadu, a crap song, but no harm meant. Don't like that song. Y is for Yogi, the bear I used to love. And Z is for Zimbabwe, a country in Africa. Thank you. Gotta go off that way. Thank you. Thank you, Malcolm, local person. Malcolm. Right. So, we got about 5 or 6 minutes left. Do you want the big news? The exciting news? Let's do it. But let's make this the last toast of the series, Show 10. Everybody out there that have stayed with me, raise your glasses now. We're going to do Up Your Bum live on Facebook, all over the land, all around the world, after 3. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, up your bum. Thank you. Right, here's the news. I have been speaking. Yeah, I've been speaking. Good night. I've been speaking to some of my show busy type people. And I said, I think there's so much talent out there. We should be doing an online variety show. Ah, now you're interested, aren't you? And it's going to be called Andy Ford and Friends. And I have some wonderful people that have already offered to take part, and I booked. We've got stars from television going to be on there. We've got singers, we've got musicians, we've got ventriloquists, impersonators, mind readers, magicians, fantastic musicians, loads and loads of fantastic acts. And every week I'm going to put a variety show together which should air at 8:30. It will be premiered each Sunday night at 8:30, just like we've been doing here. It won't be live, obviously, because of all the technical issues of getting everyone to appear together. Go flying the flipping out. So we're going to hopefully do that on Sunday nights at 8:30. Andy Ford and Friends. I try and do it every week for you. I'll host it, do a few gags in between, but watch some wonderful talent. And I'll do links to all their websites and stuff. And then if you want to buy tickets to go and see them at some point or book them, you can do that. So yeah, a fantastic showcase of variety entertainment coming your way. And because it will be a premiere on the Sunday night at 8:30, I might sit and watch it with you. And you know, you do the thing now like you're doing now. I know you're doing it now. You're talking to my wife. All these people talk to my wife. Not sure if I'm over impressed with that. Well, I'm going to sit there and watch most of these variety shows with you, and then you can chat with me. I'll tell you a bit about the acts, how I met them and all that sort of thing. We can have a little chat. Fancy that? So it's still going to be live in a way, but yeah, and I'll be able to talk to you about all the people in the shows. So that's coming up. Andy Ford and Friends. And I don't know, like Shell just said to me, because this has all come about in the last day or so. And Shell said, don't put pressure on yourself. Like, if you can't do it next week and it happens the week after, fair enough. But something will happen next Sunday night at 8:30, whether it's a repeat of one of these shows or not. But if I can get it together, yeah. As soon as I can, it'll premiere on a Sunday night. We can all watch it together and have a nice little chat. Variety is coming back on my page, ladies and gentlemen. Cheers to that. Hurrah! Right, now I'm going to have to go. And this is the last one. And it's a bit weird to say invite to you live. I know we're going to be together for the variety shows, and I know you're going to be there. And there's going to be some wonderful entertainment for you. Let's keep it going. That's what I'm all about. Oh, don't forget that tip Jory thing if you fancy it. No pressure. It's up to you. Right. The closing poem. Do you know, there's like, it's like part of me that doesn't want this to end. Because although I'm standing, look, there's the goldfish. You can't see the goldfish. There's the goldfish. I do all that on my computer, put that on the screen. But we've pushed back the sofas. There's a sofa there, and this is my house. This is where I live. And every Sunday night, we've converted it into a theatre so that I can talk to you lot in your houses. It's been great. It's been a wonderful experiment. So we're going to do all these variety shows. Not to say I won't come back and do some more of these because they've been great. Right, closing poem. Thanks for being there. Just before I do, a couple of hellos. Hello to Roy Palmer. Get well soon, lover. I know you haven't been very well. Thinking of you. That comes from Nicky Long. Get well. Well. Tim Bill, happy 62nd birthday, and sent him for Tashi Ann Harris, your daughter, and it's love from your wife, your 4 children and your 5 grandchildren. Tim Bill, happy 62nd birthday, love her. Have a great day. Right, so, closing poem. And this one's called, Do You Like Cheese? Thanks for being there. Do you like cheese? Do you like cheese? Do you like cheese? Will you tell me? Please. Do you like bread? Do you like bread? I like bread, and I'll eat it till I'm dead. Do you like butter? Do you like butter? I like butter, but it makes me stutter. Do you like shrimps? Do you like shrimps? Even polar bears like shrimps. I'm not sure about chimps. Do you like me? Do you like me? Oh, I'm sorry about my insecurity, but I like you. I really like you. And one day we could be best friends if you like me too. Do you like silence?